Give me a song to sing, man. I got nothing right now. 50 songs just went through my head, and I don't like any of them. Who am I talking to? No one. Someone. I don't know. Public Witness News. P underscore PWN Nation. Hello. Bill Smith, are you the headlight guy? I accidentally erased the video of the head flashlight I gave you. The lady got upset and she goes, if I send you another one, will you make another video? I couldn't believe she just sent me another one. Ooh, who we got here? John Farish. How are you? I'm good. Oregon Road, what up, pimp? News now. Fort Bend County. Hit the thumbs up, guys, please. Public Witness. Yeah, the torch I use for my rings, but FDSS, what up? Teflon, what up? Freedom to Film, how you doing? Brandon, what's up, pimp? Breaking the Flaw, how are you, sir? I think I saw one of your videos earlier. The shrooms, I just a couple days ago started lion's mane mushrooms. They're all hanging right here. See them? Nothing happened yet, though. Pwn. Oh, Pwn Nation. Man, get the underscore out of there. Just be Pwn Nation. How about that? Troy. Public Witness News. Oh, taken. Public Witness News underscore. Taken. Public Witness News underscore PW. Taken. Damn. Tony Bortoff. C-19 bill came on the anniversary of the 1.9 trillion. Can't say anything you wrote there. Friends in Code, what up? What up, New York City? Tony Sweet. You Wally, what up? Good day. Good day. You from Australia? What does Vegemite taste like? Send me a sample, please. Send me a Vegemite sandwich. I was trespassed from the DMV under color of law. Breaking the flaw. Breaking the flaw. Breaking the flaw. Wow, wow, wow. I got trespassed from a DMV. Solicited. One of my very first videos. Audit, you could say, even though I wasn't there to audit. What the hell does Mom Alone mean? Damn it. I seen a pellet arm go through a level 3A vest. I was surprised. I seen. Don't you mean I saw a pellet arm? What? What does that mean, bro? What is that? Why am I trying to read it? ATF or police? Yeah, pretty much. John Felix. Dash. Mushrooms. Pool. Rings. Holding police accountable. John has a package deal. I'm a bundle, baby. I'm a bundle. I even have man boobs. Bonus man boobs. Come on. 30 likes, man. I'll start talking about the mom and dad stuff. What else did I put in the title? Pasco County gets sued for doing minority report style policing. So went to the new Chipotle. They built this little. Never mind, man. You don't want to know all that. Let's see. Things would go a lot easier if you just answered police questions and rolled down your window. Yeah, Jim Ken. It'd be much easier for guys to rape women if they would just submit to them too, right? Women should just respect their rapists, right, Jim Ken? It'd be a lot easier if you just did everything the police said, let them steal your money, hold you up for days on your job, make you fight it in court, or just steal your money. That's the easiest way to get along with police. Why don't you just tell the Jews, hey, if you just jump in the oven and the Nazi didn't have to push you in the oven, it would be so much easier. Things would go so much easier. Right, Jim? You moron. Think about what you said. Look in the mirror and read your comment out loud. People like you is what ruined this country. People like you is like why we need a slave card to go around in our private transportation. You're a disgrace, dude. Let me guess, you vote for the two parties and watch TV, right? Get out of here with that nonsense. Acura Amanda got stopped again. I did not see that. She got stopped for what again? We see you on John's live streams. Breaking the flaw, was that chief old enough to own a gun? Jesse, what up, pimp? I miss you this week, dude. What happened? I wasn't wearing a mask, but even the illegal governor's order says I don't have to wear one. But I also don't reveal that I have medical exemptions because they're not medical professional, and I don't trust them with my info. Yeah, I'm at the point now where someone says, "Where was I the other day?" Like, you need to wear a mask, and I said, "Do I have to wear a mask?" Because they could see I was ready just to walk out, and they're like, "No." I go, "Okay." And I sat down. You want me to wear a mask? You might not want my business that much because what did they just came out with something that the majority of masks are useless. I see people walking their dogs by themselves outside in the wide open air with the mask on. I just want to do a running clothesline like wham! I think I just set off a car alarm. Wrong place to be a bootlicker, Jim Ken. He could be a bootlicker, man, but just think about the words that come out of your mouth. It's easier just to submit to the guy with the gun who's stealing your money on the side of the road. Because that's exactly what it is, Jim. John, the happy meal of civil rights. I like that. Yeah, and her child's with her, too. Whose child? Crystal clears up. Pool's going all right. I didn't win any money last tournament, but, I got to get a nap in before I play now that I'm old. Turned 45 this month. 45. Talk about, I'm beyond midlife crisis. That would mean I'd live to 90, so I'm beyond midlife. Oh, man. My levels, my meter, like when you're playing them fighting games and the meter goes and the meter goes and the meter goes. My meter's over here, bro. Or over here, I should say. Depends on the way you're looking at the screen. Whew. I like Chipotle. Yeah, sometimes they're good. A lot of yoga pants there. I like that. I heard yoga pants hurt marine life, and I say, screw the dolphins. If a baby is open carrying and the cop takes it away, does that constitute a baby? If a baby is open carrying what? A pacifier? Open carrying a Glock. I got a Glock in this cradle, bro. Huh? Close my canopy. Turn my headphones up. Chit chat. Chit chat. Infanticide, baby. Infanticide. Let's go. Amanda got a ticket for illegal. Oh, now they're doing the window tint. Yeah, we're down Tuesday. I don't know, dude. They want me to go out of town with them to some rally, Jesse. Not the. I shouldn't have used that word. Some protest, some gathering. If you want to go with us, it's like a couple hours away. I'll gladly pick you up. Window tint. So does she live in Palm Beach Gardens? Is that why she get? Is it the same Palm Beach Gardens that got her? Window tint, unreal. Dude, you guys need to watch Accountability Angel. Her and her brother are boss. Dude, her brother, these two cops are blocking the door, and her brother is literally, there's that much space between the mask, her brother's masks, and the cop's face mask. And he's like, do something. Dude, he's like this. Do something. Do something. Do something. Do something. Do something. Oh my God. I wanted to make like a whole compilation of that. Just go to Accountability Angel's channel, go down like 4 or 5 videos where they start going to the Criminal Justice Center to file complaints and open record requests and stuff. And whew, that's some stuff. Me and the Puerto, what does that mean, Jesse? You saw a dog wearing a mask? I hope you're lying. That made me stutter. AZ State Parks had a rule mid-2020 that you had to wear a mask even while in the middle of the lake fishing alone in a boat. No! How about that? Let's go to court. I love letting mask-wearing strangers with dogs to lick my face. I'm sure that mask is working. Clothesline reminded me of an anime character. Personally, I prefer anime. Also, John would be a good anime character. Johnny! Johnny! All you do is cause suffering. Suffering. PVC pipe drama. Sorry, John, I come from Joe Campos Torres generation. Scared of those tyrants. Okay. Yes, I'm an Aries. Correct. My state won't let us use the medical reason we are forced to wear a mask. No one can force you. The only reason, mostly the only time I do is with my wife because she doesn't like drama, and I don't want to. When I'm by myself, I can be like, "All right, you don't want my business," but when my wife and I go somewhere together, I appease her and I just stick my fat nose out of the top of it. A burrito is a baby donkey. And boy, did I eat a big baby donkey. A big baby donkey. Carnitas. It wasn't that great. Rant about the ATF. Joe Mencius is going to put the second out of its misery. Joe Mencius? I don't know what that means. Hey, bro. Hope you're well. Mike McCopwatch. What's up, brother? Amanda was with her kid and she got stopped for tint. 45 is the new 42. And I'm staring down the barrel of a 45. Now cops in Florida can pull you over for window tint or phone. New lies they can use against us. Yeah, they can pick you up for anything. What are you barking at, Paco? Get out of there. There's nobody out there. There's never anyone out there. Chris P. Bacon, what up? Chris P. Bacon. That's very punny. Are you the famous John Felix guy known as the Black Widow beater? I have beaten the Black Widow in pool, yes. But she's in stage 4 cancer right now and is not doing well, so I'm not going to brag about beating her. Yes. AA has been killing it with No Name and the whole sheriff crew there. Yes. And that, oh my God, I watched them. Oh, man, their videos made me mad. I got to cover those, man. Hello, John. Will you be James? Will you be with James if he's running for sheriff again? If he wants me. It's his campaign. I was a little wild for him last time, but, you know, I got some good videos out of it. Those videos are, unless YouTube stops them or takes them down, those videos are pretty epic. I don't care what anyone says. Had a little bit of everything with it. If you don't know what we're talking about, go to YouTube or my channel and type in the cleanest sheriff selection campaign in history. I think that's what the video is called. What's up, brother John? I watched the day, bro. Thanks, Jane Doe. Miami Finsman, what up? I don't know what you're laughing about. News Now Ninja, News Now California got attacked with a steel folding chair today. They did.
You're smoking the garage.
Kinda. Don't beat my ass, please.
Stop smoking the garage.
I have to.
No, you don't.
Right now I do. I love you. Lady Indie News on the Street. What up? Demonic. Thanks for the cash, bro. I really appreciate that. Happy wife, happy life. Hi from Alaska. Way up north to Alaska. Some states offering a $25,000 bounty for capture of Bigfoot. Am I ever going to talk about what the title says? I quit wearing diapers a long time ago, but when I wore them, I did not wear them on my face. Was he just speaking Spanish, or am I going crazy? I don't think I was. I think I was 9 years old when that happened. What happened? Teflon and Biden got 80 million votes. You're the man, John. Thank you for helping me be aware of how much of a scam property taxes are. Bless you, bro. All it is you got to take everything and simplify it. They call them taxes because they don't want to call them us stealing your money every year under threat of violence. Property taxes literally translates to pay us yearly for the property that you believe is yours, or else we take it from you. We send gunmen to take it from you. And if you resist our gunmen taking your property from you because you didn't pay us for your property, then we're going to kill you and take your property. That's literally what they're saying when they say you have to pay us to own your property. It's never yours. Let's be honest. There's no argument there either. Somebody tried to do a counter argument, some real estate douchebag, and I destroyed him too. All right, before I keep reading these comments, let me get into the topic of the title, which was mom and dad. So I don't know which school it was. You can Google it, but I know it happened. They put into their international language guide or something like that, that people, the students in school and the staff and everybody there is discouraged from saying the words mother and father or mom and dad. Because some people don't have a mother or father. How do you like that? How do you like that? Well, what if they don't have a dog? What if they don't have a cousin? Can I say my cousin? That is the most ludicrous. That's not even the most. It's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse. Are you kidding me right now? So there's the first thing. I don't know what you're gonna say about that. Hey John, I love Paco. Something to bark. I got you. I found Aiken's first name. Oh, Brandon. Brandon coming through with the info. Duriel is Booty Aiken's first name. Duriel Aiken. Duriel. 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 Duriel Aiken. Duriel Booty Aiken. DBA. Doing business as Duriel Booty Aiken. Good job, bro. Good job, Brandon. Joe plus dementia equals Joe Mentia. Joe who, man? Joe who? Don't say Joe Mama, man. That's too old of a joke. They are coming after all of us to put us away. Da, da, da. Might be right. You may be right. The virus is blah, blah, blah. Don't wear a mask and you don't have to knock on others. Yeah, your safety is your responsibility, period. If I don't want to wear a mask and I get it and I die, then I die. Then you can say, ha, ha, ha. You can stand over my dead body and be like, ha, 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 we told you, bitch. We told you, bitch. I got stopped today for having my exhaust too loud. I told the officer there's a ISA hole in the muffler, and I would get it fixed, and I still got fined $200. Man. The fact that McClinnis didn't win shows how brainwashed our country is. Yes, Brandon. You got to understand, there's like a million people in that county, and 3% on the Republican side, 3% on the Democrat side, 0.0 something percent of independents. And those are the only people that vote. The overwhelming majority of people who live in Pinellas County, Florida, do not vote. So they let the people who are registered, the very small minority, decide for everybody. And what they've decided is to have Bob Galtieri, the piece of scum sheriff that he is, he's got deputies who have killed children on his force, let 4 teenage girls drown. This guy has 2 incidents from Howie Skaggs, Pinellas County Sheriff's deputy. Got in a fight with one dude, let him drown in the lake, and then chased some girls into a lake and heard them screaming and yelling as they drown and let them drown. All right, what else we got here? All right, let me talk about the second thing, and then I'll go through the comments, and then I'll try to catch up, and then I'm done. So what was the second thing? Pasco County Sheriff's Department. That's where I live. That's where Duriel Booty Aiken is from, and Christopher Davila, the two, and Corporal Kempink and Ojeda. He really hates to be called Ojeda. So if you ever see Ojeda, make sure you say Ojeda really loud, because he really hates to be called Ojeda. Okay? So the Pasco County, since 2011, they've been doing future-based policing. In other words, if they have someone living in the county, like let's say I have a rap sheet, then they'll send their deputies to your house, constantly knocking and knocking and knocking and knocking and knocking and knocking. Hey, where you at? Where you at? And if you try to fight back, they start giving you lack of address, the things they did to me. As a matter of fact, I had Chris Davila, Deputy Corporal Christopher Davila, in court admit that it was Pasco County Sheriff's Office policy to retaliate and target problem people like me. So he admitted it, and then Tampa Bay Times blew it wide open, even though I did it first, a year and a half before they did. And now there's several families suing Pasco County Sheriff's Office because they fear for their life, because they won't leave them alone. They come and harass their family, and their policy is basically to harass people with a criminal record until they leave the county or they sue. Well, now they're suing, and I hope that they take you guys. There's got to be a point to where police departments are not insurable. Let's get it to where the police department needs SR50, SR50 insurance, and have to pay so much that they have to cut so much staff that we can finally have a constitutional police force again. All right, I'm going to try to go through the comments now. Whew. You know my head looks so narrow on this? Because I have 5 chins. Okay, so open government investigation, what up? Coming back from the grind, what up? Four Corners Kids Club says, I don't want to talk about that, man. John's wife made a voice appearance in this live stream. Yes, she did. She told me to quit smoking in the garage. Every election in the county, some form is corrupt. That's pretty much factual there. Hi, could you get on with the title? I got on with it, man. Sorry. Happy wife, happy life. Yeah, Bigfoot saw me and nobody believed him. Bigfoot saw me and nobody believed him. Good one. Check out Cream City News. I've seen him, man. He's great. Great. Tint is by far a victimless crime. They don't like tint because they can't look in your car and spy on you. And tint is actually, again, they'll use safety, but tint should actually be constitutional because I have the right to privacy, and I don't want my windows to be see-through, and I don't want you looking in them. I want my car to be private. Meanwhile, some of their cars have limo tint. One of them parked next to my buddy's pool hall. It was undercover, unmarked car. Couldn't see inside. I went to the front windshield, and I went this close to the windshield. Couldn't see inside. Next thing you know, they rolling down the window, and it's two drug war cops stacked to the T's with body armor and everything, and 100 rounds ready to go. And then they showed us a picture on their phone. So their car, I mean, you could go right up to the windshield. I couldn't see. There was two of them in there. I couldn't see them. And that's what they don't. They want to be hidden like criminals, but they don't want you to be able to be private. Bigfoot is here with me at spring break. Cool, man. We got to get a crew together for Naples. Let's do it, man. Naples kind of far, but all right. Jay Lee was a great pool player. I had no idea she has cancer. Yes, she has stage 4. Clickbait. What are you talking about, dude? I talked about it. Enjoy your government. Tint is needed in Florida. Yes, it is. Tell that to be to return to we. Okay. Tell that be to return to we. Tell that. Okay. We rent our property from the state. That's true. Going to get in touch with Rights Krispy too. Yes, please do. Barbara Downey. We're going down with Barbara Downey. Hi. And my cable box, Dr. Sean Berry. I miss you, bro. Mike, Gunt. I would pull my child in a New York minute. Oh, my. I would never put my kid in a public school right now. Get out of here. Pepe Le Pew. Oh, yeah, Pepe Le Pew's a problem. Everything's a problem. They're finding excuses to stifle people's God-given rights. Yep. Demonic. When HPD tyrants killed Joe Campos Torres back in 1975, can you say homeschool? Let me check this message. Also, the stalker that always calls, Darwin Reedy. Darwin Reedy calling me yet again. And now the comments scroll all the way to the bottom. Oh, okay, I'm almost there. My ears can feel them bleed every time Joe Biden makes a... That guy is delusional, man. You hear him, he can't even complete a thought. He's forgetting who's on his staff. It takes a village. Get out of here. It takes a village of peaceful people with the same intention, not people trying to change your gender and everything else and telling you how you can speak. Bikers are louder than a car. Yes, they are. Coming back here in St. Lucie County, people were lined up down the boulevard, Virginia Avenue. 100 waiting to get there. You know what today? Yep. The dog track here in Tampa, they're doing the same thing. Are you willing to debate with Donut Operator or his buddy Mike? But I've challenged Donut Operator and Mike, the former cop, to a debate at least 100 times. They're beyond scared to have a conversation with me because they can't defend their position. They literally condone violence against peaceful people who haven't done anything to anybody, damaged any property, or trespassed anywhere. They believe in that. They believe in violence. I don't. And that's the bottom line. And that's why they won't debate me, because it's a fact. You can't, if you enforce a law where there's no victim, no damages, no endangerment, no nothing, you're just a coward in a costume who's violating his oath. You're literally saying your freedom is impeded because some parasites wrote something on a piece of paper that's unconstitutional. I work for the parasites, not the people. There's no defense. Yeah, they can't physically control it, so they use language. This is sociological warfare. Everyone's a racist. Everything's got to be neutral. Everyone's got to be the same. This is that Marxist socialist crap again. Bring everyone down to the same level so that everyone's evenly stupid and dumbed down and only knows enough to be able to run a machine or cut some grass or be a landscaper or build nice cars for the rich. Get out of here. Yes, Duriel butt booty aching is a dick. I agree. Thank you all auditors on the front lines. Yes, thank you all auditors, because I'm definitely not an auditor. I'm just a loudmouth. You see that article I posted about the 150K security camera hacked, including police stations and jails? I did not see that. Send it to me. Facebook Messenger. Yeah, she looks so pissed. Poor chick. Her baby was in the car too. Palm Beach Garden cowards. So the thing is, they're getting harassed by us now. They're getting called, and they're making videos about them. So they think escalating is going to help them. Again, what Justin Pulliam's done in Leon Valley, we need a Justin Pulliam for every city. And I'm including myself in that too. Computerized pre-crime determination. Yep. Whatever happened to Scott Israel? I'm sure he probably got promoted. Thoughts on law enforcement fundamentally? Well, right now, law enforcement is an oath-violating group of domestic terrorists who enforce victimless crimes and get off on violating people, controlling people, hurting people. Even CNN ran an article where since 2014, over 400 women, children, and animals have been raped by cops. They're not hiring the best and the brightest. The ones that do get hired in, they know this much about the Bill of Rights and people's rights. And they're mostly taught how to circumvent and end around people's rights, either through language, intimidation, lies, deceit. They're basically licensed, uniformed criminals. For the most part. Even the ones with good intent, because like most people say, if there were good cops, there wouldn't be any bad ones. Thanks, Tony Pesolano. Where are all the cops? Donut operator and Mike, the former cop. They will not. They have nothing. They can't defend their position. Andy says modern cops are just a standing army our founding fathers warned us about. That's right. Yes, police pointed a gun at me once. They thought that I had stolen a car. Oh, again, car got stolen in Cleveland, got recovered. The inept Cleveland police didn't take it off the computer as recovered. So we're in a driving, and it comes up stolen, and they see this Puerto Rican here driving, and they pulled the gun out and stepped on our back and put us in handcuffs and put us in the back of the car. You can get a prescription for window tint. Yeah, you got to get a prescription to have freedom. Yeah, that was a stalker, Darwin Reedy. Proving less resources to our authority figures, whom ensures my well-being and welfare and protection of my loved ones. That Felcher donut operator grow a pair yet? No. His name's Cody, man. That should tell you everything. Jimmy Justice, how you doing? Biden, the new Mr. Potato Head. You should call the bone to see why they're calling you. They're not calling me right now. You're only paying property taxes because you've been duped that you are in their jurisdiction when you're not. I heard all them arguments, but none of them have held up in court yet, brother. I find it funny with your auditors, y'all love Trump, but Trump and his supporters are pro-police and will always back them no matter what. I'm not pro-Trump. I don't even know who you're talking about. And I've never heard anyone praising Trump except for like Wolfie and Tyrant Slayer Studios. That's like two guys. I did like some things Trump did, like call out the media and bring Bill Clinton's rapists to a debate. Rapees, excuse me. That's pretty good stuff. Wasn't Donut Operator drunk on his video? Yeah, he was. Him and Mike the cop were drinking, and they thought they were making fun of me as they're sitting there getting drunk. Again, those guys are sitting there getting drunk, but if you have a flower in your car, they believe they can use violence against you and throw you in a cage while they sit at home and drink a harder drug That's the hypocrisy of being a police officer. You can't go in, you can't become a cop nowadays and be a constitutional police officer because it's not your job title. Your job title is to violate the Bill of Rights. Get ID, violate the Fourth Amendment. Search as much as you can. Get arrests. Prestige, get them prestige like it's Call of Duty. Half the cops that are in the force now are Call of Duty dudes. The one when I had the restaurant and the cops who were older than me, they were playing Call of Duty. So just imagine what the police force is made up of now. I did not see the best of John Felix video you made. Please send it to me. Tuttle family, how's that going? Right. Quick recap. One school passed a guide that said you can't say mom and dad in school. Pasco County Sheriff's Office, where I live, is being sued by several families for minority report style policing. Here's your quick recap. You can't control and manipulate smart people. Biggest mistake I was going to college. I agree, man. College is a waste. Private Army. I just sent you the article, John. Okay, thank you. Theta trolling. Thank you. LA County Sheriff's lowered restrictions to allow. Don't they have a group? One of the cities out there that's like half the department is the part of the Banditos gang. I commented on your community post, but did you see the audit video of a person filming Seattle PD officer parking on a fire line? Probably not. The best thing about realize cops are bullies and that's it. They're in it for the money, like the cartels. Okay. Do you still sell rings? Yes, I do. John's coin rings. I just made 7 of them yesterday. And I just bought 10 more silver dollars. It cost me about $300. So if you want to help me cover that, maybe order one. Just saying. Orlando by a bike cop for window tint. Cops that stop people for jaywalking, window tint. Those are cowards. That's how cowards go through life. How do you do that to somebody, dude? And then go home and be like, oh, yeah, let me take off my Blue ISIS uniform here. Hey, baby. Let me tell you something. I was on my Honda Shadow, converted to police interceptor, right? Ting! And wouldn't you know, this rental car pulls up. I think it was Mitsubishi burnt orange Spider, if I'm not mistaken. And the top was down, but the windows were up. And the windows had illegal tint. It was supposed to be 30%. It was 31.3%. And I nailed them. I stuck it to them, baby. Now bend over. Let's make another inbred baby. That's who you are, dude. Stopping people for window tint. You're a loser. Arresting a woman over jaywalking. You're a loser. Beating a man because he was walking on the wrong side of the road. You're a coward and a loser. You're a donut operator, Hall of Famer. Mike, the former cop. Again, you can't defend this stuff because it's 10 videos a day, 20 videos a day. All that insurrection, all them riots and all them protests. What did they do? Nothing. All you did was cry racism, and we still have the police brutality problem, which was the problem in the first place. It's not about race. It's about them versus us. The government versus us, and the police is who they sick on you. Hello! Stop voting for the two parties. Justin Pulliam is a prime. I always say go local. Go local. Pulliam and Leon Valley is a prime example. They fought and fought and fought and fought and fought. And finally, Salvagina is gone. That sheriff is gone. He started it when he attacked Jose Padilla in the hallway. And now he's out on his ass. And all it took was a lot of recording records requests and exposing of the criminals right there in their own meetings. Good job, Justin. All right, we good? Man, 35 minutes goes by like nothing. Freaking is an avid Trump supporter too. Whatever. It really doesn't matter who's in office. I think I do remember that when he was locking me up. Alcohol is bacteria pee. It kind of is, isn't it? The one with 18 million. Thank you, Sam Stone. I appreciate that you got something from that video, because most people just get butthurt and say that I'm the problem in that video. When I was traveling in a straight line, not bothering anybody, working and not bothering anybody, and a gunman impeded my freedom and said, now I get to stop you, now I get to steal your money, and if you do anything about it, I get to kill you. That's the bottom line, people. Government is force. How much force do you want them to exert on you? How much force are you going to let them exert on you? Amanda sounds like she's being systematically stalked by police, and she's a white woman, by the way. Cop who crashed in a wall, stop traffic, 80 mile, paralyzed. Where's Andre Rocks? I don't know. I blocked him. He's a racist, in my opinion. I haven't read any free thought project in a while, man. It's a great website, by the way. What do you say to someone who says you harass police? I go, I never stopped a cop. I never stopped any cops. When did I do that? Oh, you mean when they stopped me under threat, I'm harassing them. Oh, if they didn't bother me, how could I bother them? I like how they forget the part that they're impeding on you. They're encroaching on you. They skip over the part that a guy with a gun is now saying that you, the free American, is no longer free at his beck and call because he decided to enforce some unconstitutional law that a parasite wrote and 4 other parasites voted for. If you don't have critical thinking ability, that's your fault, bro. It's not my fault. That's what I would tell him. Floridians voted for what, by the way? Just winning at their own game. Easy Jeezy, retaliation. Did you get a watch Tom Zebra video? I did not see that yet, no. We are in the beginning of the end. The reaches now so many people. Uh-oh, what's that? Oh, Theta Trolling, thank you so much for becoming a paid sub. I've never even seen that before. Appreciate that. Appreciate all you paid subs. I don't know how many paid subs I got because I never go on my PC, and I need to start doing that. Why do you get so upset when cops get shafted? Is it a win-win? What do you mean when they get shafted? I don't know what that means. Mo! That was funny. Nothing to do with her skin color or gender. It's the camera. I know that. I'm just joking. Miami Beach audits. I didn't think so. All the women auditors are being targeted for arrested in 2 weeks. I'm doing fine, Harris. Oh, Priceless Channel, man. Thanks for all you do. I watch your stuff all the time. That's very nice of you. You didn't have to do that, but I really appreciate it. Actually protecting and serving because there's a victim there and there wasn't creative police. Yeah, Floridians voted to allow cops to pull drivers for tint. Floridians voted. Yeah, like 5% of the Floridians voted. That's the problem. Again. But even if Floridians voted it, you could go to your city and say, we don't want this. We don't want our city enforcing tint laws. Strike that now. And then you go there week after week after week after week after week after week after week, and you bring more people with you. And eventually they're going to say, all right, they don't want tint. And then when they strike the tint law down, then you go after other victimless crimes. I've actually seen city council meetings where a whole group of citizens come up and they say that we want it to be, in order for you to take anybody to court or do anything to anybody, there must be a victim in the court. And the city commissioners and stuff are like, that makes sense. And then the lawyers come up and they go, commissioners, if we're required to have a victim every time, then like 90% of the things we do, we couldn't do to these people. And there'd be like lots of freedom. The only people who were against it were people who make money off the tax farm, which is us. The lawyers and the judges and the cops were the only ones going up against it. The people actually want freedom, and the government parasites know that we want freedom. They just don't care. They just disguise it as, oh, it's your safety. Oh, this, oh, that. I think Andre Rocks is a racist. Absolutely. All he does is talk about race nonstop. Everything that comes out of his mouth refers back to race. He circles it back to race, and I think people who can't stop ever talking about race are the racists. Is that all you got is racism? Thanks, Chris. Yeah, Priceless Channel. You're doing great work, bro. Acura's a good-looking woman. Says Braze. She looks good, but I haven't got a good look at her. Not that I'm looking. I'm just saying. Thank you, Theta Trolling. I really appreciate that. You didn't have to do that. Thank you, Mark Miller, for enjoying my debate with the communist Phoebe. She wants to come on again and try to make a better argument for unions. I think I'm going to let her do that in a month or two. YouTube taking a big cut, but a ring, yes, get rings. That way you get something for your money. Hey, Theta Trolling just donated for me. Thanks, man. Thanks, DJ Uncle Jen. Is there an auditor that you think makes the community look bad that you don't like watching? It makes the community, like the auditor community, look bad? I mean, there's some I don't like their style, but make us look. I mean, they make themselves look bad. I can't make anyone else look bad. Either you make yourself look bad, or you make yourself look good. I wish Solo Yacker would wear shoes. I mean, Bao's a little crazy, but does he make us look bad? It's him. That's who he is. That's how he wants to do his thing. A lot of people would say that I make the auditor community look bad the way I go off, but I can't help it, man. Once you start trying to insult my intelligence, like you're smarter than me and you're gonna placate me and you think you're gonna wink, wink, nod, nod, grin, grin at me like I'm some child, you're mistaken, bro. Duriel Booty Aiken learned that the hard way. So did Davila. So did Ojeda. Tint is for cops alone, no victim. It's really nice. And in Miami, the rent lap, the law says you need to cross a 90-degree angle to traffic flow. Use that. Okay, John been this way too long and not even rich. Straight up Robin Hood. Grumpy. Hi, Grumpy. I miss you, Grumpy. Hope you're doing good. Did you finally get a landline, cell phone and got rid of that landline? I'm just kidding. Have you ever read Larkin Rose, The Greatest Myth? Larkin Rose, I love Larkin Rose, man. I don't think I've read The Greatest Myth, but he put out a video on YouTube, which is a must see if you ask me. It's called Theft by Deception. He was also featured in the documentary America Freedom to Fascism, or AFTF Director's Cut. And he explains from top to bottom why income tax is nonsense. John, George Floyd trial is happening this week. I think that cop, he might not get off, but he's not going to do a lot of time. They're going to say that fentanyl killed George Floyd and not them sticking their knee on his neck and not letting him breathe. They're finding a way to get off. They're going to find a way to get off, and then there's going to be riots, I'm sure. 4 cops couldn't get that guy in the car. They had to stick their knee on his neck. As a defense attorney, I would say, so you're claiming that fentanyl killed George Floyd and not the knee on the neck. I would say, so you're saying if the cops didn't show up and he was able to just leave and walk away, that he would have died anyway? And what facts are you using to come to that conclusion? Police are the sovereign citizens, exactly. Anyone who can investigate their own crimes is sovereign from the rest of us. Let's get real. Phyllis says in her state of Maine they won't even release body cams. Bao is a reason Bao acts the way he does. The cops, they deserve it, period. That's fine. I like watching Bao. I like imitating Bao. Help! Help! I just have my own style. I like Freeman style. I like Bay Area transparency. I like Rogue with his passive aggressive style. All right, dude, I'm out of here. Bao was my boy. I love that guy. Can you make copper initial engrave? I can do stamps. I got like stampers with fancy lettering. I can do that. Yes, I would interview 303 Cop Block. I think I met that dude. Dude, if that cop that they're not, I don't think that cop might, if he does 2 to 5 years, it's gonna be like that lady cop in Texas who shot that forgot his name already. He had like a French name. She got like 5 years. She'll do 5 years. I'm gonna start wearing flip flops in my 60s. Even if I do, I'm gonna have socks on, dude, and they're not gonna go in between my big toe and my second toe, and like a ninja, and they're gonna be cool ones. They're not gonna be lame. Okay. And don't talk about me being 60. That's still 15 years from now. I still got a mortgage, bro. Now everybody cut loose. Thank you, Grumpy, for the money. You didn't have to do that. Punishing it. Why do you think BLM protests, which were the biggest in U.S. history, changed anything? No, they didn't change anything. Carl Lentz, YouTube in court as a man. Okay. All right, man. John, please, how cops have wives. Please, John, please explain to me how cops have wives and children. Because a lot of women are ignorant, just like a lot of men. Once they get stuck in a relationship, especially with a cop, man, it's not easy to get out. Flip flops and AR-15 is a great outfit. No, it's not. Stop it. Stop. Cover your toes, bro. I'm saying this because I care about you. All right, everybody. Thanks for the cash. Appreciate that. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for stopping by. I'll tell my mother and father, and you could tell your mother and father. And if you're lacking either one of those, there's someone in your life who you looked up to that way. Tell them, hey, mom, I know you're not my mom. I know you're not even a female, but I love you. Do that. You got 2 moms? Tell both your moms you love them. You got 2 dads? Tell both your dads you love them. You got 2 moms and 1 dad? Tell Jack, Chrissy, and Janet that you love them. And then Mr. Roper come in the back door. All right? Word. Pasco County, stop your BS. I hope they bankrupt you so you can't do your nonsense anymore. Jagger does need some Jordans, man. Something. Some Skechers, Jordans. Go to Goodwill and just snatch a pair off the leave. Just put your flip-flops on the rack at the Goodwill and take a pair of shoes. Even exchange. Steel-toed Crocs. All right, everybody. That Chipotle baby donkey's really kicking. Yeah, wear some damn socks, man. No one wants to see your crusty ass, crooked ass, hammer toe. All right, can I go now? We good? All right, Sci-Fi Bri. See ya. Have I called who? PB what? PB? I can't. No, I'm leaving. PB who what? No. PBG? Palm? No, I have not called them. Usually when I run out of time, I just do a live for you guys. That's what's happening right now. So peace, tranquility. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by, and gator skin moccasins. Bye-bye.